Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about what is WordPress. You know that WordPress empowers 40% of all websites out there. Sure, you should have heard of WordPress if you are even a little bit interested in building websites. This video will help you to understand what WordPress is, even if you are a complete beginner. So stay with me. You know, in the traditional way, you have to know programming languages like HTML, CSS, and PHP to build websites. You have to write thousands of codes to develop even a simple website. WordPress was invented to solve this problem. WordPress is very easy for anyone to build websites. If you don't have any knowledge of programming languages, then WordPress is the best option for you. WordPress is like an already coded website, not just a website. It is a website that can build website. It is a software, so you can install WordPress easily on a server you buy with just one click. You know, you have to have a server to publish your websites, right? So the people around the world can see. There are web hosting providers like Bluehost that let you buy server for you at very cheap price. Anyway, once you install WordPress, you have a website that you can show to others. Not just a website. You get access to a dashboard. The dashboard is the best thing about WordPress. It contains the power of WordPress. Using this dashboard, you can do various customizations to your website without writing any code. You are seeing a screenshot of dashboard on your screen now. With this dashboard, you can change the look of a website, change headers, footers, navigation bars, and create menus. Create articles with an advanced text editor and publish them. You can upload images. And you can also add different types of users such as subscribers, editors to your website. Those are just few things. You can do so many things with this dashboard. We will talk about how to work with dashboard in our next video. Initially, WordPress was started targeting blog sites. However, nowadays you can basically create any type of website with WordPress. It is also important to know that WordPress is not the only application of this type. Joomla and Drupal are two popular competitors of WordPress. There is a word for these kind of applications. You know that, right? You probably have heard it. They are called content management systems, or CMS in short. Basically, a CMS is a software that helps users to create, manage, and modify content on a website without the need for specialized technical knowledge. One more thing, let me say that here. WordPress is completely free to use for any commercial use. That is obviously the main reason for its popularity. The best thing about WordPress is its ever increasing ecosystem. What it means is that there are thousands of developers and agencies working on developing tools to extend the basic functionality of a WordPress site. The most common types of tools are themes and plugins. Let's first understand what themes are. When you install a WordPress site, what you get is a very basic site. It is basically a blog site where you can create articles and publish them. You have to do a lot of customization if you want to build a complex website. Themes make your life much easier by creating these customized websites for you. Themes are like pre-coded website templates that you can install with one click. For example, suppose you want to build a news site, there are hundreds of news themes for you that you can easily install. In the same way, if you want a job listing website, you can install a job listing theme on your WordPress site. However, by just installing a theme, you can't expect to have a complete website. To make it unique, you have to modify it. Otherwise, every website that installs that theme will look the same way, right? However, you can only do modifications provided by the theme. Otherwise, you have to learn coding, which can be very difficult. So you have to count that too when selecting a suitable theme for your website. Because these options for modifications are different from one theme to another. So you will get into trouble later if you didn't select a suitable theme. There are both paid and free themes. Usually free themes comes with fewer options for modifications, while paid themes comes with much more flexibility to modify themselves. That's it about for themes for now. We will talk about them in great details in our future videos. The next big thing in WordPress environment are plugins. Plugins are concerned with extending the functionality of your WordPress website. Often plugins come with specific functionality. For example, when you have a website, you have to provide a registration form so new users can register on your website. If you want to create a registration forms, you can easily do it with the form plugin. Once you install a form plugin, all you have to do is to provide the necessary fields such as name, password to the plugin. Then it will create a nice registration form for you. Not only that, this plugin will store all data in your database whenever a person registers to your website. So basically, you have nothing to do throughout the process. How awesome, isn't it? Like that, there are hundreds of plugins for any task you want to do with your WordPress website. Plugins also come in paid and free versions. Paid plugins have more sophisticated functionalities, while free plugins provide the basic and most important functionalities. However, don't worry, you can easily build a secure, high-performing complex site only using free themes and plugins. Working with plugins and themes is always easy. Well, at least easier compared to develop websites by coding yourself. Often you can install them with just one click. Once you install them on your site, you get a graphical user interface like you see in any software that you use today. They will have a lot of menus and options to do everything it can do. You can configure these plugins and themes using those menus and options as you wish. Okay, that's enough about themes and plugins. We will cover them in our future videos in great detail. Now let's see what kind of sites you can build with WordPress. Those are blogs, portfolio sites, e-commerce sites, online communities, business websites, magazines and news sites, job listing and advertisement listing sites. You can build the above sites and many more sites without doing any coding at all. However, it is a very competitive world, right? When you want to implement complex functionalities with maximum security and performance, you will have to do your own coding. There is an enormous competition among blogs and e-commerce sites, right? Therefore, every bit of performance and security, these two are the keywords, performance and security. They are matters. So our best advice is to start a website with basics and then learn to program as your site grows. Or you could simply hire a WordPress developer. There are so many of them in the world. In case you need any professional support with WordPress development, we will be there for you. We have an expert team that fits every budget between $20 per hour to $50 per hour. However, all you need is a business site or portfolio site to promote your business or service. You can do it without any coding knowledge. Simply install a suitable theme and change content to fit your service or business. You won't need anyone's help for that. Now you have a decent idea of WordPress, what WordPress is and what it does. We will cover this topic in more detail in future videos. Again, let's summarize the benefits of using WordPress as it is the gist of this video. It is completely free to use in any way you want. It has a huge ecosystem and its functionalities are extremely extensible with plugins. You can build your website very quickly compared to coding it completely. A lot of hosting providers support WordPress out of box. You can install WordPress on many web hosting providers with just one click. No coding knowledge is required for website building. There's a huge supporting community. You can get your issues solved easily by referring to answers on the internet. Finally, a lot of people confuse WordPress.org with WordPress.com. WordPress.org is a developer community that maintains WordPress software. You can download WordPress from their site. You can learn about WordPress from various articles on WordPress.org. Once you download WordPress from WordPress.org, you can download WordPress from WordPress.org for free. But you have to host your site on a paid service like Bluehost. On the other hand, WordPress.com is a managed service with hosting and everything needed to run a site. It is a paid service. If you don't want to put any effort to deal with hosting issues, you can simply buy a subscription from WordPress.com and publish your site there. Okay, I think I clarified everything you need to know about WordPress as a beginner. That is it for this video. Please like our video and subscribe to see more interesting educational videos.